Hello students, now let us move to Module 3, Part 2. In Part 1, we have seen the definition of recruitment as well objectives and the factors affecting the recruitment. Now let us move on to certain practical things of recruitment. So here, if you could see in 2018 global recruiting trends. So 4 trends were identified based on numerous expert interview and a survey of 9,000 talent leaders and hiring managers across the globe. So these 4 trends were diversity, the new global mindset, candidate assessment tool, newest ways to identify top performers, data, the corporate superpower, as well artificial intelligence, the secret workforce. Explaining the last point in the previous slide, artificial intelligence is becoming your secret workhorse. So the truth of artificial intelligence has taken a strong foothold in recruiting and will likely to continue to take over some of the more repetitive aspects of your job. For example, there are so many softwares, including LinkedIn Recruiter, that let you automate the candidate search and quickly find prospective match for the criteria or the job position which you have been uploading through the company. Other technologies can also help you screen these candidates before you even speak to them. For example, chatbots can respond to the candidate's question so you don't have to. And dear students, understand, when you see a video, it is much more attractive and you are much more attentive to watch and hear that particular video. In the same way, Career Builder in a recent study indicated that job postings with video are viewed 12% more than those with video content, without video content. In addition, candidates are 800% more likely to engage with the job ad if there is a video. According to the survey of LinkedIn with talent professionals across 35 countries, they identified 4 trends changing the way you hire and retain talent in 2020. So the first trend is employee experience. So it is more about the employee, not about the company. Your company will work for employees, not just the other way around. So here, giving the best experience to the employee, keeping the employee happy in the organization is the first way of hire and retain talent in 2020. Second trend is people analytics. Meaningful insights will inform talent decisions at every level. So you understand the talent and the competence of the people which already exist in the organization. That is the second trend. The third trend is internal recruiting. So your next hire will come from within the company if you can find them. So here, more emphasis is given for recruiting the employees within the organization. The fourth trend is multi-generational workforce. From Generation Z to baby boomers and beyond, good talent will prove ageless. Moving on next to recruiting innovations. Employer branding innovations which are being done in the recent days. Virtual reality, which is being used by British Army and General Mills to show a much higher level of excitement, realism and detail to build their employer brand and to excite prospects. So they use virtual reality to send messages to recruiting prospects that the firm is on a leading edge of technology. Deloitte Firm Festival stands out because it was the first to encourage its employees to make short videos. Over 300 employees of Deloitte, they demonstrated why the firm was exciting to work in, the happiness of working within the firm, and it was being demonstrated and the video was being played in the film festival. Marriott also followed the same by creating its own employee-generated videos. McDonald's also creates its employee videos and it posts on Snapchat. Firms like Quickstop, they reveal the excitement of the job by adding video job descriptions and making the employees or the viewers feel excited about the job. So these videos are being created by team members or managers of Quickstop. So Amazon posts its AWS jobs on controversial dating sites Tinder. That brings a new example of innovation in employer branding. Then we have Goldman Sachs, which uses Spotify to tell about how firm can use market research to identify unique channels that are frequented by its target recruits. Then you have Facebook directly targeted Google employees with their hit them where it hurts outrageous salary offers. So Facebook gave the outrageous salary offers to the Google employees and created its own brand wherein it took off the Google employees by the tagline hit them where it hurts. Then you have Kiwi.com used an aerial drone with its smart people wanted recruiting banner to fly outside office building windows in an attempt to recruit away developers from other firms. So these are the examples how there are innovation in employer brandings. Let us move on to candidate assessment innovations. So here, Unilever has adopted artificial intelligence driven college hire candidate sorting and assessment approach. So they have the artificial intelligence, the technology which hires the candidates, and sorting and assessment is being done by the technology. The process begins by using a LinkedIn profile instead of a resume, and then it uses artificial intelligence to select the best prospects. Next, it uses a series of online games to further narrow down the field and the selection. Then it uses higher view recorded video interview to further assess the best candidates using criteria that includes the assessment of facial expressions. Only then are the final candidates offered an in-person interview. So this is how artificial intelligence is used in candidate assessment. You also have Aegis Worldwide, which has begun to use text interview because they are easy to schedule and they can reduce bias. So chatbots are the program which are being conducted to text the interview. Because the approach is unique, it may also send a message that your firm is technology savvy. Firms like BlackBerry and J&J have helped to improve the candidate experience by reducing this unnecessary stress by explaining each of the recruiting step in detail. In addition, because traveling to the interview can cause too much of stress to the candidate, they use remote video or Skype initial interview that can help and also save the travel cost. By this, they have created the best experience for the candidates who will be interviewed.